What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. My man Chris, we in the house, episode 17.
17, isn't that crazy?
It is. Well, you know what's even crazier? On our YouTube channel, we're at 87 subscribers. And it's going to be a celebration when we get to 100.
It is.
And when we get to 20 episodes, that's going to be a celebration. So, thanks to you guys. We're climbing the ladder. YouTube channel is slowly moving up. Our episodes are coming out 17, 18 next couple weeks.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. All right, well, like we said, welcome back to the podcast, folks. Today, we're going to talk about how Chris felt last week. And we're going to talk about that because it was pretty bad. And what he did to handle what you went through, which I thought was very cool because we talk about it all the time.
I took a page out of your book is what I did.
Tell us about it, Chris. Tell us how you were feeling last week and tell us what you did.
It was going on for like a lot longer than that. It was going on for a bit. And I mean, it was to the point where you start getting all these thoughts, and we've been through this before, where I start thinking like, you start feeling kind of like worthless.
I get it.
Your self-worth is down, your confidence is down. And you're just kind of like, I don't want to call it a pity party, but it's similar to that, but it's real. It's not like you're just feeling sorry for yourself. You're like, you almost just hate yourself instead of feeling sorry for yourself.
Yes, sir.
And so that's kind of the mood I was in, and I was like stuck in that. It was like being stuck in like quicksand or mud or something you couldn't get out of. And obviously, Katie knows me better than I know me, and she can see what was going on because I got irritated super easy. I got annoyed super easy, and she knows when I get snappy like that or I'm short like that, and it's not towards her. It's just she sees how I act to other people. Her, I act normal, but everybody else, I'm like, don't talk to me, don't look at me. If I'm driving, I want to run somebody off the road. Like I just in that mood, and I
understand.
It was bad. You start getting bad thoughts, not thoughts like you want to not be here anymore, but just thoughts where you just don't understand why you're here. You don't know why
you exist.
What's the point?
Yeah, what's the point?
And then you keep asking yourself, what's the point? And it got bad enough to where like, I used one of those skull things on my head to shave it, and it got to the point where like I wasn't doing that anymore. Once you get to the moment where you start not caring, you start not doing stuff for yourself.
Yes.
And then that makes you feel even worse. Like I went
Absolutely.
this is going to sound bad, but keep in mind, I'm disabled. I don't do anything. I don't go anywhere. I don't exercise like that kind of stuff. But I didn't take a shower for almost a week. I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to like anything that would benefit me. I didn't want to do.
Self-care.
If it would benefit somebody else, I have no problem doing that. Yeah. But for me, I'm like, and so because I didn't care about myself, I didn't want to do anything for myself. And
I get
so
it. I understand totally.
And so Katie's like, you're going to go in there and you're going to shave your head. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. So I went into everything. And afterwards, you feel a little better.
Of course.
You're like, all right, like, I'm nice and clean now. I feel good. And
it's that hump.
It is.
I mean, that's what I go through every morning with getting up in the morning to do my exercise.
Yeah.
You just don't want to do these things.
You don't,
man. And,
no.
You got to push yourself till you get to and then you come over and you're okay.
And once you're over it, and luckily, I have Katie and you have Debbie, and we're lucky in that sense that not a lot of people have that. We just happen to find our soulmates and just get extremely lucky. And Katie grabbed me and she's like, we're going to go to Ottawa today because I need to go and get this. She did want to go and get something, but the main reason was to get me out of the house and up in Ottawa.
Wow.
So
she definitely knows you.
Oh, she knows me 100%.
That's cool.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
So we went up there and just had a good day. And then automatically we get up there, and as soon as we get out there and we start walking around, I could kind of feel like everything kind of melting off of me. And I'm just like, oh, it feels so nice just
Did you hug
being
a
out
tree?
Here and, no, I hugged Katie though.
All right. It's probably to get the same energy.
Yes, but I was around trees though. I touched a couple of them.
All right, no, that's enough. That's good enough, man.
But it did. It made a huge difference just getting out of the house and just the reason I did the daily on that instance is because to show people like what me and you talked about, what we want to do also, and maybe we can talk about that. I think we were talking about it last time. We can talk about it a little more. But free things that you can do that doesn't necessarily cost money, but even if it did, it's still worth your well-being.
Yes.
Just to get out of the house. Like for me, I can go to the beach, I can go to the woods, I love nature, and just getting out of the house and doing something, it's 100% free basically. Like you don't need to worry about paying for anything. You can go there and relax, have a good day.
And there's no real tough effort you have to put into it.
No.
And,
no one's forcing you to do
anything. And it could
anything.
make a huge
at
change.
your own time, your own leisure, do whatever you like. Just kind of go do your thing, and just whether it's taking a drive or whatever. But for me, nature is just my thing. Like the beach is a great thing. It's just a different kind of energy out there. You can just feel it where it's like something special where water meets land.
Absolutely,
it's just right
man.
there.
From the beach to the mountains.
Yeah.
I think both have their different type of energy.
Oh, 100%,
and listen, we speak from experience. We speak from what we've done in the past to try to figure out how to handle these mental issues we go through. So, like my man Chris said, he went through something for a couple weeks and it's super tough. And he went out to Idlewild. For you people that don't know Idlewild, it's out in the woods.
Basically,
it's in the mountains. It's out there. It's away from city life, and it's all that.
It's a cool little mountain. It's like its own little city up there. Well, it's a little
really
town.
is.
One thing I do want to say though is, I really, really admire the people that have nobody, that still go through every single day and they make it every single day, and they're strong enough to carry on and keep pushing. Like,
yes.
I really admire
shout out to
people.
you guys.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm lucky enough to have Katie. We're both lucky enough to have people in our lives that know us and know our telltale signs and can help us out. And the people that don't, that still go on with their life every single day and still push through and still keep going, like, to me, that's super admirable. And I
1,000%.
I feel like they deserve their flowers because they're pushing
for sure.
every single day.
Because we have to understand, everybody has to understand how hard, how really hard it is to go through what we go through.
Yeah.
How tough it is. And I mentioned that on my last daily, which is kind of cool how you brought it up. But for the people that don't have anybody,
I watch your dailies.
Is that where you got it? He stole my idea. No. All right, no, but yeah, shout out to you guys, man, because I know there's a lot of people that may not have a significant other that you can go to or that helps. And that's okay, because it's obvious that even when you are by yourself, there are ways and it's possible to do the work. To use the tools that we learn to heal from this, man, and
also know how strong you are.
Yeah,
this whole time you've been pushing it.
Yes.
Down a lonely road right now, like, and you're still pushing. Like, you're a strong person.
Huge.
To be able to do that.
Yeah, you may not see that.
Yeah.
But trust us, from a couple guys that know, and we know a lot of people that, again, waking up in the morning, and again, you may not have anybody. But you know that you have responsibilities. Let's just say you do have a job, but you suffer with mental issues.
Yeah.
You get up in the morning, you take that shower, you brush those teeth, you get ready, and at the same time, you're still not feeling 100% or you're down and out. But you go through it and you do what you have to do to handle your responsibilities.
Yeah.
Like he said, man, that's humongous. You got to really think about that and understand how big time that is and how strong that makes you.
Yeah.
And if you're able to do that, to me, that's a start to doing everything else.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys, man, for sure.
Yeah, if you come across this video and you kind of see what we're going through and everything, and you're still making it, definitely pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, for sure. Because you should, man. And, and I'll say it 1,000 times. And it's just tough, especially, getting out of bed. I mean, that's the beginning of our day.
Yeah. Getting
out of bed. And if, you may struggle, may take you a little time to get out of bed.
Yeah.
But when you do, that's huge, man. So, man, that's kind of cool that you brought that up. So, and again, you felt you weren't feeling it for a couple weeks. You went to Idlewild. It was just you and Katie. You guys were out there in the open air. You guys ate your little lunch, or you did whatever out there.
And we had a really good talk on the way down, because me and you had talked about that on the phone, about how there's certain situations where you were just alone together and you just are able to open up a dialogue. Even though you see each other every single day, you talk about everything
It's different.
every single day.
Yeah.
But we just got into a really deep conversation on the way back down. And it's just nice to hear things and know things and reassure each other of things. And it's just good. It was a good day. It was a really good day. So I felt really good coming down.
Good. And I think that was obvious, because what struck me the most was, for as bad as you were feeling, and then I opened up our Instagram, and I saw you did that, your daily, at the same time you were feeling bad. I was like, man, that takes courage, man. That takes, you dug a lot to put aside what you were feeling to express that on our channel to share with the rest of the world, man. And that's much props on that. Again, that's the same thing as other people out there getting out of bed and doing what they got to do. You know,
and another thing too is I talked to AJ Ortiz Candles, and
shout out AJ.
Yeah, and I was talking with him on Instagram, and I told him, because he had messaged me, kind of let me know, I'm here if you need anything, that kind of stuff, and I told him, like, I feel kind of dumb for feeling like this when my buddy's in the hospital, and he said you can't do that. I understand that you feel bad for your buddy, but you can't put how you feel down and how you feel down just because of something that he's going through. You're still going through your own thing too.
Absolutely, because unless you handle yourself first, you can't do anything else for anybody.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's understandable that you feel bad for your buddy, but if you're feeling bad yourself, I mean, that's priority.
Yeah.
And then you could take yourself and go through those emotions too. Because again, what we go through on a daily basis, and then what our friends go through, is just almost it's a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, we got to be able to separate the two, know the difference, on how we're feeling, and then why we're feeling so bad because of how our friend is feeling. It's a whole thing. And that actually brings up, we had a conversation in the past about, wow, I just went completely blank.
It happens. Yeah. It's all right. It happens to me all the time, man.
Yeah. You know why? Because I was so excited to tell you right now, and then I completely forgot. No, but it's okay. But again, so shout out to you, man, for doing what it took to feel better.
I also want to talk about too. We talked about in the conversation on the phone too, because I think it's important, but I also think it comes off as a bad thing, but I think it's a good thing. How me and you are doing this podcast, and how certain things have. I noticed that I'm maybe more sensitive to certain things than I was before we were doing the podcast, and you too. Almost like there's a nerve that's just wide open now, that's getting touched all the time. And I think it's because we're constantly talking about stuff we're going through, that we've been through, and because of that, we're always kind of wide open to stuff. And I think that's kind of one thing that maybe led to me being or feeling how
this is exactly what I wanted to say earlier. So thank you.
Okay.
Oh man, I feel much better. I know what. Yeah, no, that's that conversation we had about.
Yeah, and it was a good conversation too. Yeah.
Now that we have, like you said, now that we have this podcast, and now that we talk to other people that suffer with the same things we do, that just leaves our doors wide open to feeling the way we do, because now we go through what we go through, and then we're talking to someone else that's going through it. So now we're mixing this all up.
Yeah.
So I think the question was, and this is what I wanted to say, the question was, is it healthy for us?
I think so.
Should we be doing it? That's the conversation we had.
Yeah.
Should we be worrying about everybody else's mental health when we have our own?
Yeah.
That's a huge question.
But not only that,
because again, we're always going to be reminded of what's going on, because everyone around, we have completely surrounded ourselves with a community, which is another great thing. We are building a community of people that want to talk about this, which is awesome. But the question again, the question is it healthy for us to continue to talk about it and do this?
I think so, and the only reason, like our conversation, I was thinking, okay, like the more we talk about it, the more things we bring up. I just noticed in my personal personal life away from it is that I started feeling a lot more depressed and feeling a lot more of this stuff. But I think it's a good thing because now it's allowed me to, okay, I know what I've tried before. I've tried certain things to help myself get better. And this is a way to allow myself to find other avenues, maybe stuff I haven't tried yet. We talked about even like a Reiki type thing.
Yes.
I can, go to a church and check that out. I can get back into meditation.
Because now you know.
Yeah, because now I get to experiment on other things that are good that I can find out that's good for me, that can help me, that might actually be able to help you guys. So I mean, I think it's a
and
good
you're
thing.
gaining that knowledge because of everyone else that we talk to.
Yeah, and because of how I'm feeling right now, also because of us talking about our own feelings. It's like, when you go to a therapist and like let's say like me and Katie, we're great right now. There's nothing that can take us apart. But if me and Katie went to a family therapist and started talking about the past, yeah, it's gonna create issues. It's gonna create unnecessary fights for stuff that we've already been through and we've already are past and we've dealt with and everything.
Bringing up the future.
When you dig up the past, you start feeling stuff from that time again. So I think us talking about stuff, we're digging up, the hurt stuff that we've been through, along with the current stuff. But we were digging up some of the old stuff that we've been through.
Right.
And I think that since it's back to the surface again, it's maybe affecting us a little more. So we need to figure out how, when it gets to the surface, how do we then get rid of it?
Right.
Or let go of it and release it. No longer hold on to it anymore.
Well, you said it best. You said it was a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
We have our issues, but we want to help other people that have the same issues. But talking about it all the time, now especially this podcast and then our dailies on Instagram, we constantly talk about this every day, which I have never done until we started this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because most of the time I tried to bury what I went through.
Yeah.
And I tried to...
That's what we all do.
Yeah. And I tried to handle it my own and then, hope that it goes away.
Yeah.
So, man, this is very interesting, and I'd love to talk to maybe a professional. I don't know.
Yeah.
Psychiatrist.
We have that lady we can call and talk to.
You've already said it. You think that it's okay, and you think it's beneficial.
Because it's. I think it's like I said. We've dug up something. We've dug up a lot of things in our past, and it's now up in the front of our mind anymore. It's no longer buried.
So, then if it's up there and it's in front of us, we have no choice but to deal with it.
We have to deal with it every single day. But
all right.
but we're not dealing with it though. I think we're still holding on to that old way we did things, and we're trying to it's not going to bother me, but subconsciously it's still bothering us. Maybe that's why we're feeling more depressed, more anxious, having panic attacks, anxiety attacks. Like we're going through all this stuff because it's fresh in our brain. It's still sitting there.
Oh, it's sitting there.
What we need to do is we need to find a way to release, to not hold on to it anymore. Just let it go. Well, and I think once we do that is
right. On the other side of it, I'm a true believer, and that's why we started this.
Yeah.
Talking about it to me is the very first step to healing.
100%. Yeah.
Because
this conversation we're having right now about this is a great thing.
Oh, it is, because I honestly talking about this. Whether or not it's good for us and all that, I actually feel really good about it because it was something I was thinking about for a minute. But, I think so also, man. I think, it's to bring it up and to talk to other people about it, it could only benefit us.
100%. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it may bring back some old memories, or maybe bring back
some side effects.
Some side effects. But everything has a side effect, man.
Yeah.
But I think this is stronger than anything else, and I think that's why. And again, this all came together just kind of out of the blue.
Yeah.
Right? So there's a reason why this all came together. Yeah. And obviously we've believed since we've started that we are doing the right thing.
Yeah. And
for the most part, 99% of the time I feel good about what we're doing.
Same.
And I'm happy.
Yeah.
But what you went through last week, that when we had the conversation after you went to Idlewild, I never thought about it that deep, where I was like, holy smokes, is this healthy? Because first things you were saying was, you don't know, you didn't know if it was okay, the right thing to do to talk about it so much, because maybe that's what
I
put
felt
you
like
in
it
that
was
mood.
affecting us. Yeah.
Right? But then now after the fact, and then you did your daily, which proved that no matter how you were feeling, you were still up and feeling good enough to do it.
Yeah.
Right? And then you came, and then now we're here today.
Yeah.
Doing our episode 17 with no hesitation, and well, the traffic you were in.
Oh, that was
that's another subject.
Yeah.
Life.
Anger.
Yeah.
Road rage.
The other things in life that get us to where we get. No, but yeah, no, that's again, it really opened up my eyes, and I even sat back and I was like, wait a minute.
Damn it, Chris.
Yeah, no, it was good. I said, is this the right thing we're doing? If we continue to do this, all we're going to do is keep talking about what we're going through and how we're feeling. But then instantly I would say, no, it's good.
Yeah, I think
it's a good thing.
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
The reason I think it's a really good thing is, like, for instance, like, if my cardiologist could recreate what my heart does when it's doing something really bad, if she can recreate that in the operating room and actually see what's going on, if anyone, like, if there's something wrong with someone's brain and they can recreate that exact problem.
Okay.
Or even if you have, you'll go to the doctor and say, oh, whenever I do this, it hurts right here, but when you go to the doctor for some reason, it doesn't ever happen.
Oh, yeah, right.
So, like, if it was actually to happen and the doctor could see everything, and it'd be so much, it'd be hugely beneficial for you to, for the doctor to figure out how to deal with what you got, rather than them guessing at what you have or what you might have. If I go to the cardiologist right now and they try to do surgery or an ablation on my heart, they're not going to be able to do it because they can't find the affected area, the area that's bad.
Right.
But if they were able to recreate it, they can find it no problem. So I think what's good about this is, by us talking about it, it's bringing the stuff up. So now we have this chance to find out what works for us. So now that it's at the top of our mind, we get to find out, we get to go down different avenues, and we can try out different things and find out, okay, well, this didn't really do anything. It was cool, and we can talk about that now since we experienced it. Well, let's try this, and we can talk about that once we experience it. And things that work, it didn't work for us, that might work for somebody else, but It gives us a chance to actually, like, find stuff.
100%. Well, the thing is this, the way I look at it also is that every time we talk to someone different that goes through mental issues, everybody's got a way of dealing with it.
Yeah.
And if we can hear about what everybody does,
yeah,
and then we could take that and maybe try it ourselves.
Try it in our own lives and see if it works. I mean, yeah. And give our feedback. We tried this, it didn't work for us, it's exactly what we did, but it might work for you guys should try it out. So I mean, yeah.
And again, I want to just remind you guys that no matter how tough and what you're going through, how tough life is, or how tough these mental issues are, there's ways, and we're proof. There's different ways to. Now, let's be honest. I don't know if we'll ever get rid of it.
No, but I mean, I think we'll learn to live side by side with it. We'll learn to live with it without burying it. We'll learn just to live with it, knowing that it's there, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The important thing is just, again, I always say, first thing is to talk about it. Second thing, I think, is to admit to it and to accept it, and then to be open to dealing with it.
Yeah.
And then from that point, I mean, again, we're building a community here, which is super cool.
Yeah.
Because, our emails and our texts that we get from you guys, a lot of you wish great things for us, but the other half of you guys will share with us what you're feeling.
Yeah.
So we're doing the right thing.
I believe so, 100%.
And,
yeah.
I'll be honest, man, when you were feeling that like that, and then I had seen your email, man, I sat back and I was like, oh my God, are we not going to do this anymore?
No, heck no. Are you kidding me?
No, but listen, because I heard it in your voice, dude. I really felt like this guy might think this isn't a good idea. So I was like, oh my God. And I said, you know what? Regardless of what happens, that's just the way it's supposed to go. And obviously,
I believe that we're supposed to be doing this.
there you go.
So
because now we're here.
I'm here for the long run. We both already talked about that, and it's going to affect us in different ways, and we're going to find out certain things along the way, and that's what it is. That's part of the journey.
Yeah.
And so we're going to continue down this journey and see what happens. So I'm excited for it. I see nothing but good stuff coming out of it.
100%.
There's gonna be not roadblocks, but things that we gotta kind of push through. I guess a roadblock, I guess. But like, there's certain things that are gonna come up. We go through, and then we take it as it comes, and we keep going.
Just as life is.
But it's also good for them to see that too. It's so when stuff comes up and we're not feeling good, or things pop up, or old stuff comes up that kind of boils on the surface, and we talk about it. We can talk about it on here and hopefully help somebody out.
No, that's all right. Well,
and then once we start having people on here,
I guess we agreed that we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere.
You guys,
sorry.
You guys are stuck with us.
Yeah,
it is what it
sorry.
is.
But you know what? I also want to mention, for as long as we've been doing this, and because we've been open to this, there's other communities out there.
A lot of communities.
Yeah, I'm so surprised by this, but because our Instagram and our Facebook and our TikTok is geared towards mental health, that's all we get, right? What is that? The algorithm?
Yeah.
Whatever. So all these different, there's a lot of people out there that suffer with what we do, and they talk about it also. But there's also these communities, and just recently, we ran into a new one. Maybe we won't say what it is yet until we finalize a couple things. But there's another community out there. They're somewhat local. They're all about mental health, but they're catered to this certain.
You can say what that is. It's geared towards like first responders and stuff.
First responders.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was super excited to see this because, or see all these posts because, again, that shows that we are not alone, man. We are not alone when it comes to this mental health.
Yeah, every walk of life.
Every walk of life. I don't care who you are, where you come from. These mental issues affect everybody, and it was cool to see this first responder group. And let me tell you something. When I saw this first responder group, I just got hooked to it, man, because what the gentleman is doing for this whole thing is just freaking awesome. What we're doing is a great thing, but to see somebody else doing the same thing. So we're just super excited. We're going to connect with these guys. We're going to go out and support a couple things that they're doing. And hopefully we can.
When is that happening? At the end of the month?
The big one is the end of the month, but the smaller event is coming up in the next week or so.
Is that the one we're going to?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to go to that one first. Then if everything works out, then we're going to go to the big one.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you guys want to go and support that, I mean, I'm sure they'd love that. It's going to be at the Storm Stadium. So if you look it up, I don't have the details right now, but if you look it up, see what's going on in the Storm Stadium towards the end of the month, it should be on there. And if you guys want to go and support that, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I think for us to go first and meet the one that's in charge of this thing,
100%, yeah.
Because I don't just want to go open the floodgates and they're going to be like, whoa, where'd these guys come from? But we'll share more about who they are, what they do, and we're going to share with everybody else that we run into, and that we're going to work together to conquer, or to help.
Because I even come across that we talked about places that are local that cater specifically to men's physical health, which go hand in hand with mental health. So I mean, even connecting with those kind of people too, and kind of picking their brain and seeing what their organization consists of and what they do, and because I mean we've talked about that a million times now. That physical health, your physical being is just as important as your mental.
Man.
So
well,
you can't do one without the other. If you're eating have a crappy diet and you're not living healthy, then it's gonna affect you.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Mentally. For
sure, and that's why I think my last daily I did on Instagram, I talked about exercise, and again, let's remind the folks out there, we are not therapists, we are not professionals. No. We just talk about our experiences and what we go through and what we think might help you guys. But I have found, since I started my walking and my jogging, and now I just added light weights for my upper body, which I'm excited about, but I'm going to go into that slowly. You know, when you take these walks in the morning, and I'm just going to tell you how I feel when I do it. I'll take these walks, and of course you're exhausted. I get back. You just feel good. Number one, then mentally you're like, wow, I just went on this 3-mile walk. I feel healthier. I know it's good for my body. All of that. Now, all of that together can only do great things for your mind.
Yeah.
And when your mind,
something.
yeah, and something that's physical. And you know, I'm a true believer that exercise, man, if there's nothing else, you know, therapist or medication or whatever, I think just physical exercise is huge.
Yeah.
Because it occupies your mind, and it reminds you that you're doing a good thing for your body.
Yeah.
And if you're doing something good for your body, your mind's going to tell you, hey, everything's.
And you don't need a gym. You can go and walk.
No.
You can go and run.
Yeah.
If you're not at the spot where you can run, start off slow walking.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, do a half a mile one day, and then push that for a couple of weeks, and then try a whole mile, and then try a little further and a little further, and yeah.
And if with you guys that have pets, I know you probably walk your dog anyways, but walk them further.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get your dog healthy too.
Yeah.
No more overweight dogs.
No more overweight dog. No, but I think also doing it in the morning, and I'm a believer in that. Doing it in the morning before you start your day can only help start your day in a great way.
Get your blood pumping.
Yeah, get your blood pumping, get your mind fresh, breathing in the fresh air. That's powerful, man. And I think, you know, it really, because the way I feel when I do it is I have so much other stuff, like my exercising, what I got to do and how I'm feeling and I'm this and that. It just occupies your mind. So your mind is filled to a point where, you know, a lot of these mental issues don't have room in there to start screwing you up. You know, and then...
That's like a way of tucking it away, though, also. Like pushing it in the back of your brain, almost.
Almost.
I know it's not specifically.
No,
but
you're
like,
right.
You're like
No.
covering it up. But you do
It
have
could be
things-
a cover-up.
You do have things every day that you need to do and you take care of.
For sure.
That overshadow what's going on. But I think maybe that's another reason why people don't deal with stuff is because there's constantly something in front of it. There's something more important in front of dealing with it.
Everyday life, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is, but you know what? Again, if you suffer with these mental health issues, and even physically, if you're suffering, priorities, man. You got to set shit straight.
Yeah.
How do you want to handle this? Do you really want to get better? Because again, there's ways to get better, but you know it's not easy.
No.
And we will never claim that it's easy. But nothing in life is easy.
Nothing.
You know, so there's no difference here.
Yeah.
You want to get better, you want to heal, you want to live a better life, you got to work at it, man. You know, unfortunately, people like us that have mental issues, we got to work a little harder.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but
So the cookie crumbles.
But again, man, it's all worth it, man. You know, we're on this planet for a short time. As long as you think
it's a blip.
life,
It's a blip. Is all it is. We're here just.
You know, if you want to, you know, live a better, productive, happy life, you got to work at that, man, and
It also
put in the work. Try to figure it out. Do everything you can to see what makes you feel better. And I know there's things out there that people have that make them feel better, but you know, this mental health just holds people down. Nobody wants to get out of bed because of it and all that, but just remind yourselves of what makes you feel good. And
or
like for us, we like to get out.
Yeah.
Go to the beach, go to the woods, hug a tree, put your bare feet in the sand.
Yes.
All of that works, man. It's energy.
Yeah, when they tell you to touch dirt, I mean, go out there and physically put your feet on land.
That's right.
Take
your shoes off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Actually feel
Shoes block everything.
Yeah.
Just be careful. Don't step on any nails or anything.
Yeah, don't do that.
So, man, this was a great conversation.
Yeah.
You know what? It's this was good because, again, how you felt. And prior to that, a couple of weeks before that, I fell in a hole too.
Yeah.
But again, folks,
if you can go to the beach, I can go to the mountains, okay? And that's what I was like. That's what I joked around with my daily.
That's awesome.
Because he calls me a mountain man. So. But it's just a special place for me and Katie also.
That's
we
right.
love going to Idlewild, so.
I mean, and honestly, man, when you did come back, and after we had talked, your whole from the post you made,
yeah,
and from after I talked to you through email, your whole attitude changed, man.
I feel like it melted away. Like
you can really see, yeah. You know, again, and you know, we mentioned this on our last podcast that we're going to take Real Life Talk podcast on the road. We're going to do episodes in some of our favorite places, so we can actually take you guys with us and show you
what you can do if you're having a bad day. There's places you can go to make yourself feel better. We're going to start off with beaches. Different beaches you can go to. Things you can do. Things that we do while we're there, just to kind of, I don't know, touch sand like we said, and like other things. I mean, there's so many things that you can do that doesn't necessarily cost you anything, but even if it did, it's your mental health. So you want to put as much as you can to make yourself feel better.
Yes.
So
I think you have to get to the point where you have to realize how important mental health is.
Can't put it on the back burner.
You can't put it on the back burner. You know, you might say, "Oh, I got so many responsibilities. I got this job.
I'll do it tomorrow.
I'll do it tomorrow. I can't leave. I can't take a day off." It's all bullshit. Because you can. Stop looking for those excuses. Take care of yourself now, man, and say, "Listen, I'm not feeling well. I didn't feel good over the weekend. I'm going to take Monday off and I'm going to hit the beach and I'm going to stick my feet in the water and I'm going to chill. Reset."
Yeah.
Then
reset,
come back.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because that's what it does. It literally resets you.
Yeah.
From the beach to the mountains. Now, where can we go in between those two? Not the city.
No.
That's where all the stress and
there's got to be
anxiety.
Valley Rivers or something somewhere.
Right now, there's only from the ocean to the mountains.
We'll find small places. I mean, even like going on, because I can't really go on really big hikes because
I get it.
Of my heart.
For sure.
But the Santa Rosa Plateau, I don't know why I said it that way. Santa Rosa Plateau. Sounded fancy there for a second. Plateau.
That French accent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Santa Rosa Plateau, it's like a lot of flat hiking up there, and I'm able to go up there, but just things like that, like that's like not even that far from here.
For sure.
And so I mean, just doing something like that, getting out there, walking around. You can wait till it starts cooling down at night, and then go, towards the evening, and. But I mean, just simple things. Just get out and just walk around.
Well, I have a couple good friends. They go to the mall.
Okay.
Sometimes it's too hot where they're at.
Yeah.
So they'll go to the mall to walk around, and that's it. All right, listen. Because you're depressed and you've got anxiety, don't mean you can go to the mall and spend all your money either.
No, but even just so that what that would do for me would be good is because it would make me think back to a simpler time in my life when I used to go to the mall when I was a kid and have fun. You don't gotta go there for a specific store or shop because don't go there for a purpose. Just go there, hang out, get some food, and then just kind of walk around and check things out. Window shop. You don't got to buy anything.
That's right.
Just kind of walk around and check everything out and just have fun. Don't go there with a purpose in your mind, except for just to walk around and
just to get out.
Exactly. That's all you got to do.
I mean, sometimes a good drive.
That's a fact too. Yeah.
A good drive on Pacific Coast Highway. Ooh.
Anywhere. I mean, you could drive around town and just know when you're.
Well, not downtown.
No.
Not downtown LA. That'll just cause you.
You're not in a hurry. You're not in a rush to get anywhere specific. You're just driving. You're just there. So someone gets in front of you, they get in front of you. Just calm your whole mind down.
That's right.
And just drive. Like
again, a couple dailies that you did, you had asked people to tell them what song they listen to. Yeah. What's their favorite song to listen to when they're not feeling? Man, a good drive. With your favorite song on.
Yeah. Just singing along, man.
Singing along. Yeah. Hey, and if you can't sing, you can still sing.
Yeah.
Because no one else is around to criticize how you sound. So.
No.
Let loose.
Be yourself, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, man, it just proves, again, we may be laughing and joking, but this is real, man. Getting out and getting physical, or taking a nice walk. And
go to a comedy show. Laughter is the best thing for you, man.
We haven't even touched on that. Laughter is another thing.
Yeah, that's just something. When you laugh and you're actually really laughing from the gut, oh my gosh, these endorphins get released in your body or
100%.
something, and you're just on a high, man. I've been to a ton of comedy shows, and it's a great time every time. Like, oh man.
If you see my personal YouTube, most of it's comedians.
Yeah.
Because I love watching comedians, man.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them talk about mental health too.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of times comedy is there to cover up what's going on. I mean, there's a lot of comedians that have gone through a lot of stuff or have taken their own lives and stuff like that.
That's a fact.
It's a big cover up. You want to make everybody else laugh because you're not feeling it inside. That's
a whole, yeah. But laughter is another.
It's a great thing.
It's another great thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, again, what we like to do is we like to laugh about what we go through. We like to laugh. There's a time and place to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be laughing.
Yeah.
But we kind of, that's why we want to just open this up, and we want to make it, you know, easy to talk about. We like to joke about it a lot, and I think that kind of breaks the, you know, how serious it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, I mean, you and I, to be honest, if you look back at all our episodes, we laugh a lot.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing, man, because
it is.
And it shows the people that it's okay to laugh, man. As serious as mental health is, it's okay to laugh.
Yeah.
You gotta laugh at yourself once in a while. Trust me, I laugh at myself all the time. Some of the dumb stuff I do.
Yeah. Most of the dumb stuff I do. I do a lot of dumb stuff. I'll lose my train of thought and everything else. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I know. No, this is good, man. This is great. So, folks, again, physical exercise, laughter, these things are free.
Yeah.
That's the greatest part about what we've talked about in this last half hour. These are things you can do that are free. Yeah. And again, I think we missed on another important thing is to reach out.
Yes.
Reach out. If it's not your best friend, or if it's not your friend, or if it's not
family,
coworker,
dad, sister, everything. Yeah.
You'll know who you can reach out to.
Yeah.
And once you do, you should.
Sometimes it's easier to reach out to a stranger too. Talk to a stranger about something.
Yeah.
You can reach out to us if you want to reach out to us.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, we're strangers right now, but if you reach out to us, we'll no longer be strangers.
And there'll never be any judgment, anything. Yeah.
Well, we got nothing to say.
No.
There's, but
can't cast the first stone, man, for sure.
No, but man.
Before we go though, we gotta talk about.
We always got to talk about it. We are enough, folks. Do you remember our discount code?
I do not, but we can put it in the YouTube.
Okay, we'll put it at the end.
And then, well, not the link, but we can put it in the YouTube at the bottom, and then we can also put it in the Instagram at the bottom. But awesome bracelets that you get from there. You get a pack of 2, so you can give it to the person that you care about, that's helped you out, that just means something to you, or you're both kind of going through something and you think it might help them out. It's a great deal. It's a great cause. The money goes to great charities too. The charities are listed on the website, which is awesome.
Real simple concept.
Yeah.
Beautifully made bracelets that say enough. And all it is to remind you that you are enough. You don't need to stress on anything else. Just remind yourself and remember you are enough. No matter what you're doing in life, you are enough.
Yeah. And we've had these for how long now?
Oh, man.
At least 6 months?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there? And
still going.
Yeah.
I work in
conditions. These. Yeah, it's perfect. Nothing's came off of it or anything. It's still...
I don't leave without these. Unless for some reason I forget.
Plus, they match our shirt.
Well, we might be overmatching. No, but...
Yeah, code will be in the description below. And check it out. Go on there, buy something, use our code.
Yes.
And if you see anything else on there besides the bracelets, there's other things on there as well.
Yeah, he's got apparel on there. And again, 100%, right there, 100% of the profits
And it comes in this case.
Mental health organizations.
You get these stickers. It comes with a really cool poem inside, a letter inside. Yeah, the case itself is pretty cool. So I mean, it comes with a lot of really cool stuff.
Beautiful, man.
So yeah.
The message, the people behind it. It's beautiful.
Yeah. So be sure to check it out. Check out the code. And yeah, we are nuts.
Episode 17.
Yeah, behind us now.
Behind us.
This is a good one too. I like.
Yeah, no, this was good. This was really good because again, I was thinking about how you were feeling last week and what you had said. I was a little bit concerned, but I feel like $1 million now. Yeah, so, same. Guys, like always, thank you for joining us. Real Life Talk Podcast. You know, if you guys want to help support the channel, all you got to do is like, share, comment.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Oh yeah, subscribe. You know, that just helps us out, helps us to continue to do what we do.
Button below, just press subscribe on there.
That thing that goes ding. We got to get fancy.
Notifications too if you want to, and that way you know it'll let you know every 2 weeks when we post our video up. So that'll be good too.
Yes. All right, guys. Thank you again. We really appreciate it. My name is Gus.
I'm Chris.
We out here. Peace out.